Hello, grade 2. How are you? I miss you. Now we're going to take our science class. Before we take it, I want you to know that the inquiry activity Bill Bug Habitat, page 67, 67, 60, sorry, 76, 77 is cancelled. So today we're going to take land habitats, page 78. Okay. Today we're going to talk about different land habitats for different land habitats. Okay. The first land habitat we're going to talk about is woodland forest. So it is a kind of forest. What is a forest? It is a large area of land that is covered with trees and bushes. So forests, as you all know, has a lot of trees or bushes, okay? Now, a woodland forest has many trees that lose their leaves each fall. Some trees stay green all the year. So, in that kind of forest, we have two different types of trees. Some of them lose their leaves in fall, and other types stay green all the year. Okay, now many animals live in a woodland forest like deer, foxes, black bears. They all live in this habitat. Also, skunks, rabbits, squirrels live in that habitat. What else? Okay. Also birds, mice, and insects. So this kind of forest is full of life. It has a lot of kinds of trees, a lot of kinds of animals. Okay. So it is important. I will ask you about what animals may live in a woodland forest. So you must know. Now, what animals live in this forest habitat? Tab on orange icons below to find out. Let's find one by one. This animal, it is a raccoon. So raccoons can live in that habitat. Gray squirrels, red-tailed hawk, deer, mice. Can you see the mice here? Okay, fungi. Yani also not only plants and animals, also fungi that we can eat, by the way. Do you know the fungi? Okay, look to those small worms on the ground. Can you see them? I think they are clear. Insects, look to this small insect. Rabbit, black bear, red fox. So a lot of kinds of animals and plants live in this kind of forest, which is the woodland forest. Now we finished talking about woodland forest. Now let's talk about tropical rainforest. Okay, it is another kind of forest, which is the tropical rainforest. Let's read to know the difference between both of them. The trees in a tropical rainforest grow tall and have huge leaves. So, this is the difference. The trees are so tall, okay? And they have huge leaves, very, very, very big leaves. It rains almost every day in this habitat. So, why it is a rainforest? Because it is raining all the year. So, it rains almost every day in this habitat. It is always raining. Okay, many kinds of animals live in rainforest. Sloths, birds, monkeys are some animals that live in trees. Large animals such as jaguars live on the ground. So also those are some kinds of animals that live in that forest. For example, this bird. Okay, now tab on the black dots to go to the next slide. Now, a jaguar, do you know the jaguar? It hunts for its food on the ground. So it hides between the trees, the huge leaves, and it hunts for food. Can you see this bird? It is a toucans. They make their nests in holes in trees, so it lives inside the tree. Can you see how beautiful it is? Okay. The sloth eats leaves from trees. So this animal lives on branches and it eats it eats leaves. Those are three animals that live in this forest. How are woodland forests and rainforests the same? How they are? or are they different? Okay, so talk about how they are the same and how they are different. Talk about what animals live in each. Talk about the difference between them. Both of them have a lot of trees, but the rainforest has a lot of rain. The woodland forest doesn't have that much rain. The woodland forest has different kinds of trees. They can have some fruits. The trees can have some fruits. Okay. Now the tropical rainforest trees are so long. They have a lot of leaves. So just talk about it. Okay. Talk about it in your own words. The third habitat that we're going to talk about are hot and cold deserts. Before we talk about them, we must know what is a desert. A desert is a large area of land that gets very little rain. So, in this place, you will not find a lot of rain. You will find a little amount of rain. So, some deserts are hot during the day and cold at night. So, it is very hot during the day, it is very cold at night. What kind of animals live there? Foxes, snakes, and hawks are some animals that live in a hot desert, okay? So when the desert is very hot, some kind of foxes like this one, okay? Okay, some kind of snakes and hawks are living there. Now, some deserts are cold all the time, so not all of the deserts are hot. For example, the Arctic, which is a kind of desert. Okay, let's see what they wrote about Arctic. It is a very cold place near the North Pole. This kind of wolf also live there. Can you see the wolf here? Yes, it lives there. So it is very cold place near the pole, and the Arctic is a cold desert near the North Pole. So this is important. What is the Arctic? Because it is a kind of desert. Not a lot of animals live there. Polar bears, moose, seals, and walruses are some animals that live in the Arctic. So let's hear this again. Okay, so those are some kinds of animals that live in Arctic. It is important to know which animal live in each land habitat. Okay, yes. Now, okay. As you see here, polar bears hunt for seals under ice in the Arctic. So they are digging in ice to find their, yes, the animals that they will eat. Now, this is a kind of hot desert. This is a kind of cold desert. Can you see how cold it is? It is full of snow. Now, how are these plants the same? How they are different? Look, in hot desert, as you see here, white and purple flowers are growing. Here it is full of white plants. Can you notice the difference between them? Can you notice how they are the same and what is the difference between them? Okay, I will tell you something, but it is not included in your exam. As you see here, this kind of plant has very small leaves and they are pin shaped. The flowers are white. They are very tiny, very small. As you see here, flowers are bigger than there. Also, plants are has more size or they are bigger. So we have a lot of differences between them. Okay, let's see the last one. The last thing we're going to talk about is grassland. Now you must know that the grasslands doesn't have trees. They are filled with grasses and wildflowers. So they have a lot of grass, a lot of flowers, but no trees. So some animals can hide in the grass and shrubs like some animals are eating plants. That's why they can survive in that place. Um, okay. Because we have tiny animals that are eating plants to live, we may find some animals that eat animals because they can hunt their food. This is a small animal that live in tunnels under the ground. Okay, can you see this? This is a python. It is a kind of animal that eats grass. Okay. Okay. Let's wait for it. Now we're going to watch a video about diversity on land to explore different plants and animals that live in land habitats. Okay, now the last thing is your homework, which is this question. Some land habitats have more kinds of living things than other land habitats. Habitats explain why. So just talk about why some habitats has more animals than the other habitats. Okay, that's your homework, and also the question in page 79. Yes, that's it for today. Great to have a good day.